Welcome everyone. आज हामी एसेपहरू पढ्न गइरहेका छौँ. So the first essay is on libraries written by Oliver Sacks. So he was educated at the Queen's College, Oxford, and he completed his medical training at San Francisco Mountain Zuri Hospital and at UCLA before moving to New York. And then he encountered few of his patients जसको बारेमा चाहिँ उहाँले अवेकनिङ बुकहरू लेख्नु भएको थियो. So it's about the writer, how did he just started writing and how everything changed around. On libraries is written in phrase of intellectual freedom, community work, and the ecstasy of serendipitous discovery. Among the titans of mind and spirit shaped and saved by libraries was the great neurologist, author, and voracious reader. अब चाहिँ हामी जानौँ कि ओलिभर स्याक्स जुन हुनुहुन्थ्यो उहाँलाई कसरी इन्ट्रेस्ट आयो त बुक पढ्नमा एन्ड हाउ डिड ही स्टार्टेड राइटिङ एन्ड हाउ डिड इट वेन्ट वेन एभ्रिथिङ वाज चेन्ज्ड. सो राइटरले भन्नुहुन्छ उहाँ बच्चा हुँदाखेरि उहाँको फेभरेट रुम नै लाइब्रेरी थियो जुन चाहिँ उहाँको बुवाले बनाउनु भएको थियो. एन्ड इट वाज लाइक ही लभ द लाइब्रेरी, ही युज टु स्पेन्ड टाइम देयर. उहाँको तिनीहरूको घरको लाइब्रेरी रुम चाहिँ एकदमै लार्ज थियो विथ बुक केसेस सारा फोर साइड अफ वाल्समा, अनि एउटा सलिड टेबल थियो जसमा दे क्यान जस्ट रिड एन्ड राइट. Let's talk about his father now. His father was the lover of Henrik Ibsen's plays. He also loved adventure, the history books, which they had kept in separate shelf. One of the adventure books was The Jungle Book, written by Kipling. द जङ्गल बुक त हामी सबैले सुनेको होला, जसमा चाहिँ एउटा मेन क्यारेक्टर छ मोगली भन्ने, who is who lives in the jungle with the bear and all. अनि तिनीहरूको जति पनि एडभेन्चर थियो वाइल्डमा बस्ने मोगलीको, हाउ ही युज टु प्ले एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ त्यही सब हो त्यो जङ्गल बुकमा लेखेको. एन्ड देन द राइटर्स मदर had also her own favorite books. उहाँको चाहिँ फेभरेट प्लेजहरू चाहिँ चार्ल्स डिकेन्स, एन्थनी ट्रोलोप, जर्ज बर्नेट स, किपलिङ, सेक्सपियर, मिल्टन एक्सेट्रा उहाँ सबको थियो. उहाँको मम्मीले चाहिँ सी लभड बोथ पोएट्री अल्सो एन्ड प्लेज अल्सो. उहाँको जुन लाइब्रेरी थियो त्यो चाहिँ फेभरेट नै ठाउँ थियो राइटरको, एन्ड ही युज टु स्पेन्ड मोस्ट अफ द टाइम देयर. And whenever he was late for like a lunch or dinner, he would be found in that room completely absorbed in the wonder of books. अब यतिले तपाईँहरू इमेजिन गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ कि if a person is late for like lunches and dinners, if a child is late for lunches and dinners, then probably he is very much concentrated आफ्नो बुक पढ्नमा एन्ड त्यो बुकमै पसेको जस्तो एकदमै धेरै मन पराउनुहुन्थ्यो बुकलाई. तिनीहरूको घरमा प्राइभेट लाइब्रेरी थियो तर पनि उहाँलाई चाहिँ बाहिर जान पनि मन पर्थ्यो. विल्स्टन पब्लिक लाइब्रेरीमा विच वाज प्रोबब्ली द नियरेस्ट लोकल लाइब्रेरी उहाँको घरबाट, ही युज टु गो देयर एन्ड ही हेज लाइक अ लड अफ कनेक्टेड मेमोरिज उताबाट. उहाँ चाहिँ जहिले नि त्यो लाइब्रेरीमा नै जानुहुन्थ्यो आफ्नो लाइब्रेरी हुँदाखेरि पनि. अब राइटरलाई चाहिँ कस्तो लाग्छ भने उहाँलाई चाहिँ जुन रियल एजुकेसन पायो नि, ही गट इट इन द्याट लाइब्रेरी. He did not go to school, sitting in class, receiving instruction and information which come through one ear and go out the other ear. उहाँको लागि चाहिँ इट्स लाइक सी हामी स्कुल जान्छौँ, बस्छौँ, कसैले पढ्छ कसैले पढ्दैन, एक कानबाट सुनेर अर्को कानबाट निकालिदिने खालको कहिलेकाहीँ हुन्छ. बट इट वाज नट द सेम फर द राइटर वेन ही युज टु बी इन द लाइब्रेरी. उहाँलाई चाहिँ पढ्न एकदमै मन पर्थ्यो एन्ड ही फेल्ट लाइक द्याट ही लर्न्ड अ लट फ्रम द लाइब्रेरी मोर देन बिङ एट स्कुल. उहाँको लागि चाहिँ स्कुलमा पढ्नु प्यासिभ लर्निङ थियो बिकज उहाँसँग त्यो उहाँले आफै गर्नु हुँदैन थियो, कसैले आएर पढाइदिन्थ्यो एन्ड इट वाज नट हिम जसले एफर्ट हालेर पढ्दै थियो. तर उहाँ चाहिँ हि वाज अ गुड लर्नर एन्ड हि वाज अ सेल्फ लर्नर सो द्याट इज वाइ हि लाइक लाइब्रेरिज मोर एन्ड हि प्रिफर लाइब्रेरी मोर जसरी नै उहाँ ठुलो हुँदै जानुभयो जसरी नै उहाँ ठुलो हुँदै जानुभयो हि गट अ किन इन्ट्रेस्ट इन साइन्समा स्पेसली जुन एस्ट्रोनोमी र केमेस्ट्री हुन्छ लाइक त्यसमा चाहिँ एकदमै धेरै इन्ट्रेस्टेड हुन थाल्नुभयो अनि हि वाज इन्ट्रेस्टेड टु रिड अल द बुक्स रिलेटेड टु साइन्सको एस्ट्रोनोमी केमेस्ट्री एन्ड इनअर्ग्यानिक केमेस्ट्री स्पेसली विथ स्कुल मास्टर्स एकदमै धेरै लाइक हुन्छ नि इन्भल्भ हुनुहुन्थ्यो अनि वुड गेट अ टिकट टु द लाइब्रेरी अफ द साइन्स म्युजियम अलवेज एन्ड हि वुड गो देयर टु ह्याङ आउट त्यसपछि वेन हि गट टु युनिभर्सिटी उहाँलाई चाहिँ एक्सेस पायो दुईवटा युनिभर्सिटीको लाइब्रेरिजको विच वाज फ्रम अक्सफोर्ड लाइक इट वाज एट अक्सफोर्ड the two libraries and then he went to Radcliffe Science Library and Bodleian Library तर द लाइब्रेरी उहाँलाई जुन एकदमै मन पर्यो अक्सफोर्डमा वाज द लाइब्रेरी अफ क्विन्स कलेज एन्ड उहाँलाई चाहिँ एकदमै मन पर्थ्यो त्यो किनभने त्यो बिल्डिङ नै एकदमै ठुलो थियो इट वाज लाइक म्याग्निफिसेन्ट एन्ड त्यसमा एकदमै भेराइटी अफ बुक्सहरू थियो एन्सियन्ट टाइमको नि थियो मोडर्न टाइमको नि थियो उहाँलाई चाहिँ हरेक कुराको एउटा हिन्ट पायो हि गट द सेन्स अफ हिस्ट्री एज वेल एज हि गट द सेन्स अफ ल्याङ्ग्वेज हि गट द सेन्स अफ लिट्रेचर एट क्विन्स कलेज लाइब्रेरी एक्सेट्रा उहाँको अकर्डिङ he first moved to New York in like 1965 and took a small apartment which was not spacious for his reading and writing. Fortunately, the Albert Einstein College of Medicine where he worked had a big library and enough space. Sometimes he would discover unexpected treasures by books and bring them to his seat. While reading in the library, he would feel the sense of community with other readers. Like एउटा ठाउँमा बसेर when you are reading it, you can get the feel कि like आफ्नो जस्तो अलिकति लाग्न थाल्छ सो त्यस्तै हुन्थ्यो. Fortunately, the Albert Einstein College of Medicine, where he worked, also had a big library and enough space. The reading neighbors, the touch of the books, their looks, the heft, sharing of the feelings, and the whole environment was very special for him. He would enjoy being there with people जसलाई हुन्छ नि एकदमै like पढ्न interest लाग्छ and he would love to see them reading like with the same interest which he had. But he says that there was a great shift in the trend of going to the library and reading books by the 1990s. किनभने like obviously अब like as we grow and as the time passed everything changes and everything evolves त्यही भएर आफ्टर 90s उहाँलाई चाहिँ यो सिनारियोमा एकदमै धेरै चेन्ज लाग्यो किनभने जहिले नि उहाँ लाइब्रेरी जाँदा he found that most of the bookshelves were empty and removed since the majority since the majority of the users using the books were not using the books. Colleges had thrown the books out and disposed them. Ani looking at this, the writer was horrified. Like he was like, "यस्तो चाहिँ किन गरेको?" भनेर. He's seeing the shelves that the library was completely empty. अब book shelfहरू empty हुन थाल्यो because like they started removing the books. And many books were thrown away without any objection from anyone. Like when the books were getting thrown away, कसैले केही पनि भनेन because nobody really cared. अनि they were shifting. So that is why he felt bad. He felt that it was a murder, a crime, and a destruction of centuries of knowledge. Uh, the writer being a person who has like loved books since the start from like the childhood उहाँलाई चाहिँ एकदमै मनपर्ने कुरा and then he always used to read and he was always there in the library he was knowledgeable because of the books उहाँले आफै सब कुरा सिकेको थियो and then suddenly he see a change कि जहाँ कुनै बुकहरू थिएन so he felt like it was a crime and it was destruction of like the century of like त्यो हिस्ट्रीहरू त्यो साइन्सहरू त्यो जति पनि एन्सियन्ट कुराहरू थियो त्यो सबको डिस्ट्रक्सन थियो त्यो एउटा मर्डर खालको भयो. When he asked, the librarian assured him, saying that everything of worth had been digitalized, but still he felt that there was something irreplaceable about the physical books. It looks, it smells, and its heft. He regretted thinking about how the libraries cherished old books that encouraged him to be a writer, but they been lost now. Obviously, if you have read a book, naya book, the smell and the feel and the everything just touches, and those sub kuralai we cannot actually find that thing in PDFs or in digitalized form in soft copy versions. So the writer is just trying to say जति पनि त्यो एसेन्सहरू थियो बुकको everything just got lost uh, as the time passed, and he regretted thinking about how the libraries cherish the old books. पहिला कसरी उहाँको टाइममा the librarians like used to have different copies of book, they would like actually read it. There were people who would keep the books safely. तर अब चाहिँ it's nothing like that. And him being a writer is encouraged by that thing किनभने he's always grown up there, and he was the author of over a dozen of books, including Hallucination, Awakenings, The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat, etc. etc. अनि लाइक यति अब लेखिसकेपछि यति बुकमा इन्ट्रेस्ट राखिसकेपछि suddenly when he saw the change he actually felt bad, and he felt like it could have been better. And yeah, that's it. That's how the writer shows his story, how he became a writer, and then how कसरी उहाँले चाहिँ चेन्ज हेर्नुभयो and how he didn't like it and everything else. So that's it for the video. Thank you.